Hello and welcome to another episode of the Football History Boys on YouTube. Today we are drafting another Dream 11. This time it's the best African 11 of all time. Bit different this time. We're going to do it rather than picking a player each. We're going to be having a pool of players and then deciding together which ones we think
combined 11
deserve to be in our team. A little bit of debate over the formation. We weren't sure whether to do 4-3-3, play it easy, 4-4-2 or 3-4-3 because we did notice there's not a plethora of left backs in African history. What are we going to go with?
Let's stick with 4-3-3.
Play it safe then.
Let's play it reasonably safe. We don't want to go outrageous, like Garth Crooks does for his team of the week.
Yeah, okay, right. Let's start with the goalkeeper then. Obviously, maybe the most important position on the pitch because there's no keeper, you lose. Right, I'm going to reel off some names to you. Some of the best African goalkeepers of all time. Then we're going to decide together who we think deserves their place in the team. So we have Bruce Grobbelaar, Zimbabwe. We have Victor Nyema of Nigeria. We have Richard Kingston from Ghana and Thomas Nkono from Cameroon. 4 great goalkeepers there. What are you thinking?
It's a difficult one. So I think a lot of stuff you see often talks about how good Nkono was.
Yes.
And rates him really, really highly.
Was the influence on Buffon, apparently.
Oh, interesting.
To become a goalkeeper.
Interesting.
The kid.
Wow. That's high praise, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Grobbelaar, though, in terms of the impact he made in club football, obviously was a hero for your club, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Zimbabwean. And people adore him. When you talk to people who remember him play, they say what a character he was. Obviously, they're sort of the jelly legs that Dudek then takes on and things like that. I really like Grobbelaar. I'd be happy to stick him in. Him or Nkono.
Yeah.
And Nyema, I remember for Nigeria was good as well. So I'd be between those two, and I'm happy for you to pick.
Let's go Thomas Nkono.
Okay.
Because I feel for his African nation, for Cameroon, in the World Cups, playing 3 World Cups, I think we're going to have to put him in.
Fine.
Right, but Thomas Nkono is in goals. Right, let's go and look at the defence now. So right backs, again, not a plethora to choose from. We've got Lauren, Arsenal legends.
Yeah.
Lil Lauren, we have Hakimi. Of course, for for Morocco.
Yeah.
What are we going to go with then? It's not much to choose. I think it's probably between Hakimi and Lauren.
I would put Lauren for the Invincibles.
Yeah, let's put him in then. He's in there, right back.
I liked it. I'd liked him a lot in Premier League.
He was excellent. He's probably one of the best right backs in Premier League history.
Yes, to be honest. I agree.
Okay, centre backs now. Quite a good selection of these. Rigobert Song, Cameroon legend. Koulibaly, of course, more recent one again. Joseph Yobo, Everton, of course, he was there, wasn't he, for a while. Joel Matip, he doesn't play much for Cameroon, but he's pretty good.
Yeah. Kolo Touré.
Joel Matip's on assist in the Champions League final, so Kolo Touré, amazing. Another invincible.
I think one we can't exclude is Sami Kaffour, isn't he? The Bayern Munich.
What a player he was. Yeah, Sami Kaffour. Well, I think he's definitely in.
Kaffour's in.
Right, Sami Kaffour.
And then I really like Kolo
Touré.
Touré. I think Kolo Touré had a fantastic career, isn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously, still sang about the darts. Have you got to the darts?
If you look at his clubs who he played for, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool.
And one thing for all those clubs.
It's outstanding, isn't it?
Stick him in. I like Kolo Touré.
Yeah, Kolo's in. Kolo and Kaffour.
Yeah.
Okay, right, left back. This is probably the easiest choice. We could only really find one excellent left back, and it's Celestine Babayaro.
Yes, I loved him. When I remember, obviously, a fairly distinctive name. When we were growing up with football, he just sticks in your head. Remember him?
Yeah, it's true. And he was, of course, in the Chelsea team. He was before the money came in, wasn't he? He was there, and he was excellent. Okay, going to midfield now. Now this is a difficult choice. I'm going to reel off some. Now, of course, we're doing a 4-3-3, so we need to pick 3 central-ish midfield. So let me read off some of the names. JJ Kocher.
Love him.
Not a bad start. Michael Essien.
Class.
Yaya Touré.
Class.
Premier League legend there. Jeremy.
Yes.
He could also play left back, actually.
Yeah, that's a good
very
point.
Versatile. Seydou Keita.
Yeah.
As well.
Fair. Abu Traker.
Yeah, fantastic.
Bit more attack midfielder.
What's that?
bit more of an attacking midfielder. But so I think Essien's got to get in there because, like we did when we did other 11s, I want someone who can sit for you and mop things up.
Essien is in.
And Essien's in. He's
Okay.
got to be in.
Who's going to go with him? JJ Koch has got to win, isn't he?
JJ Koch is one of, I think, many people's favourite African footballers of all time. We didn't perhaps see the best of him. I mean, you did it on one of your shorts, which you can find on the channel. You put him quite low, didn't you?
Yeah, I put him low in the Premier League. He's a great player, but I only put him low because of the players that were in there as well.
Yeah.
But we didn't see we saw glimpses of his genius in the Premier League, but we didn't see the best of JJ Koch.
Yes.
That was in the 90s, in the 98 World Cup, and 94 and so on. So he's in though. And then Yaya Toure?
Yaya Toure, his brother's in there.
Yeah.
Arguably, Yaya's a better one of the two in terms of
I think he's better, yeah.
quality. And he was amazing. He was brilliant at Barcelona, and then he came to Man City and was phenomenal for Man City.
Well, he was
got a bit upset
the
about his
reason.
birthday cake, didn't he? Remember all the time?
Oh, yeah. He's the reason why they won the league in a couple of those seasons. Was because of him.
Yeah. John Obi Mikel is another one we didn't think about.
Good player. Not quite good.
But I like that. So SCN, we've got as sort of the CDM, I suppose. You've got the creativity of Okocha, and then you've got the box to boxness of Yaya.
Fantastic.
That's a great midfield.
That's really good. Right, this is the hardest bit.
Oh, there's so many.
Because the
African
forwards, the African
Quality.
history is stupidly good.
Eusebio.
I guess. Yeah.
Mozambique, but we can't put him in. But in terms of the ones we can put in,
Go on,
so
read
many.
off. So I'll read them off.
Go on.
So, right. Roger Miller, as you can see on your t-shirt. Abedi Pele from Ghana. Kanu, Nigeria. Mahrez.
Yes.
Aubameyang.
Mohamed Salah.
Asamoah Gyan. Mohamed Salah. Samuel Eto'o. Freddie Kanouté. George Weah. Sadio Mane. Didier Drogba. And there's more we could say as
That's
well.
a really, really tough choice.
But there's no point in saying more because they're not going to be as good as this lot. So
shortlisted, I think Salah deserves a place. Genuinely phenomenal. One of the best players in Premier League history.
he's the best African player in Premier League history, isn't he?
Yeah, incredibly consistent. He's not just like an FPL fantasy football thing. He is genuinely brilliant.
Yeah.
And so we stick him in, and that's fine. I'm happy for him to go there as a wide player.
Okay.
I love Roger Miller. And I love this moment. 1994, isn't it?
Well, I think Roger Miller is one of the most distinctive African players of all time. Not just for dancing, but obviously bringing African football to the world, I guess.
Yeah.
In previous years, the World Cup had been very limited to African nations. 66 World Cup, there was a big boycott. None of them took place. None of them participated at all. However, 1990, in the opening game of the World Cup, of course, they play against Argentina, the previous winners. Everyone's expecting Argentina to smash them at San Siro. Amazing upset. The 9 men of Cameroon beat Argentina 1-0. And then later in the tournament, Roger Miller scores his goals. Does against Colombia. Then it gets to quarterfinal. They only just lost to England in extra time. They very narrowly missed out in a semi-final.
He's cool, and I think
put him in.
Yeah. God, so
this
got
is the hardest
there.
one.
This is really difficult. So, I think
less limited then. Right.
Between Drogba, I think he deserves a place possibly.
Let's say who's out.
Samuel Eto'o.
Kanu's out.
Mahrez he was great.
Out.
He was brilliant.
Aubameyang's out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kanute's out. Right.
Yakubu. He wasn't in. He's out. He's great, wasn't he? But
right. This is who I think is down to. Abedi Pele, George Weah, Sadio Mane, Eto'o, Drogba.
So I don't think you have Mane because you got Salah.
Okay.
Fine. So it's either I'm happy. So Weah, Eto'o, Pele, or Drogba.
Right. This is hard. Let's put a case to them then. So Abedi Pele, another very similar to Roger Miller. At that time, sort of around the 80s, 90s.
Dad of the AU brothers.
Yeah. Bringing African football to the world.
George Weah was
George Weah won a Ballon d'Or.
That is huge, isn't it?
And he's president of Liberia now.
Yeah.
Drogba stopped civil wars. Eto'o was amazing, wasn't he?
So does Roger Miller have to go? But I feel like we can't not have Roger Miller. So Salah's definitely in. Do you go Drogba up front.
I wouldn't have Drogba over Eto'o.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay. You could stick Eto'o wide as well, because he did play that for Barca at times.
This is very difficult. Oh my gosh. If you guys have your own opinions, comment in the comments. Who do you think should be in this team? Right, I think we got to put George Weah in there because he won a Ballon d'Or.
Agree. That's okay by me.
And then it's that last one: Miller, Eto'o, or Drogba.
I think I'm going to go with... Let's go Roger Miller, and let's just take it out of the equation with Eto'o.
Roger Miller is
Drogba.
in. Okay. Eto'o and Drogba on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or do we just do the old kind of formation, just put like 7 up front and just go mental? We're going to team up on the screen now. We have Thomas O'Connor in goals. We have Lauren, Torre, Kafur and Babayaro in defence. The midfield 3 is Sen, Yaya Toure and JJ Kocher. And then our front 3, Mohamed Salah, George Weah and Roger Miller. Happy with that? I like that. Yeah, fantastic side. Let us know what you think. Please give it yourself. The website we've used to make this team is mygreatest11.com, so please click on the link in the description below. Give it a try. They make amazing prints and t-shirts as well, so yeah, give that a look at and give it a try. And finally, we have been lucky to be sponsored for this video by
Football Art Online. If you're envious of the Roger Miller top, then get yourself one. Footballart-online.co.uk. Another Cardiff-based business as well, so we want to give as much support to him. Provide us with these Football History Boys mugs too. So do check out the website. Make sure you give them a bit of a look. They are definitely worth some of your hard-earned cash.
Excellent, fantastic. Right, thanks so much for watching. We hope you really enjoyed that one. Let us know again what your favourite African 11 is. Please like and subscribe and comment below, and we'll see you again for the next one soon.